So we got Dark Elder, the most evil faction in a setting of evil factions. Bro, I don't know everything about the Dark Elder, bro, but I do know that these guys are absolutely, like, diabolical deviants, bro. These guys are absolutely disgusting. Let's get right to it, man.
Oh, wait.
Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel on the road to 10,000 subscribers. Let's go.
Hold on a second. There we go.
Okay.
But yeah, today we're talking about one of the most, if not the most, depraved elves you'll ever find on these shelves. They're also some of the most elite fighters and the most advanced factions in the entire setting.
And the most freakiest faction in the entire Warhammer setting, bro. Yo, these guys are into that. What's that called, y'all? That BDSM? That 50 Shades of Grey? My bad. That 50 Shades of Warhammer? These guys are freaky, bro.
So, if you like incredibly super edgy, horny elves, then snuggle into your crazy-ass skin blanket, grab your cup of evil juice, and let's get into it. Actually, a bad choice of words for these guys, but anyways. The Dark Eldar were formed with the fall of the Eldar Empire. As the Eldar were devoured by Slaanesh, only a few sects of the Eldar were able to survive. One of which were these evil little guys, the Dark Eldar.
Look, bro, look how he grinning. Look at him, y'all. Look. He rubbing his hands together like Birdman. Look. Look at him, y'all. Look at his teeth. Look at this little smirk he got. Showing like half of his teeth. Hey, this is what you call evil, bro. Look at his shoes. Man, he wearing like the 1939 tap dancing shoes, bro. His overall aura is just evil, bro. Bro, he's smiling like this man is smiling, bro, like he about to commit something crazy, bro. Like, man, it's like he thrives in negativity, bro.
The Dark Eldar survived the Cataclysm, not by avoiding the gross degenerate ways of the Eldar, but by being such degenerates that they made their own city in the Webway to be even more degenerate. They dodged the biggest evil-ass god bullet of all time and were shielded from Slaanesh in the Webway. And seeing how the centuries of depraved decadence and degenerate debauchery of the Eldar had caused the birth of a literal god of excess and brought ruin to their great empire in a mere moment, the Dark Eldar took a deep look at themselves, rethought their life choices, and took a turn for the better, leading a life of altruism and good clean living as they became shining beacons of goodness in the grim darkness of the far...
This is cap, right? There's no way they actually... Wait, they're not freaky anymore? Excuse me then.
Future. Nah, just kidding. They made like a prank YouTuber, looked at the consequences and said,
I knew it. I knew it.
Want to see me do it again? And they did the same exact horrible shit that brought ruin to their entire species. In fact, they arguably doubled down since even in the...
Bro, I swear to the Lord above, I was literally just about to say they doubled down on it, bro. Yo.
Webway, the Dark Eldar souls were still getting eaten by Slaanesh, but they realized that they could refill their souls in a way by doing acts of evil and absorbing the torments of others, which, luckily for them, was already their favorite pastime, so I guess it's true what they say. Life lessons are for losers. But, sage wisdom aside, the Dark Eldar are in a way getting punished for their evil doings as they are still constantly feeding Slaanesh and empowering the Dark Prince. They're just acting like...
Let's read this real quick. Soul gets sucked by Slaanesh because of evil, depraved ways. Elf sad. Do more evil, depraved things to replenish soul. Then the elf is happy, and then Slaanesh sucked the evil out of him. And then what happened? It's a whole cycle. Basically, Slaanesh sucks the evil out of them, and then they basically go do bad things to basically get that closure again. And then Slaanesh, you go crazy, bro. She gives him the glonk 5,000 again, bro. These guys are absolutely, bro. Oh man, I feel so bad for them. Like at first, I was like, man, these guys, yo, something need to happen to them. Yo, like something gotta give, bro. These guys are whipping and enslaving people. Something gotta give. I did not know that they needed to do this for their survival, just for their happiness. You know how like a lot of us will like, a lot of us would like, play video games, or a lot of us would like, go out with some friends, or a lot of us would, hang out with our family for us to feel happy. Bro, for them, they got to do the most evil, most diabolical things of all time, bro. For real, bro. Anything evil you can think of, they got to do it to even get that dopamine hit. If they don't do it, bro, they're so cooked. If they don't do it, bro, they get depressed. Yeah, bro. Man, it's just. I feel so bad for him, bro.
Self-refilling, bottomless big gulps. So they're caught up in an endless cycle of degeneracy, which is fitting for the addiction allegory of Slanesh. Plus, in a way, they kind of inherited the thirst of Slanesh, which fits very well thematically. But yeah, the Dark Eldar survival literally hinges on inflicting pain and torment on others, and let me tell you, they ain't complaining. The Dark Eldar might straight up be the most evil faction in the game. At least some other factions have flimsy delusions justifying their cruelty.
True.
The Dark Eldar, they just kind of really like it. So, in current times, the Dark Eldar have only become more and more depraved.
Man, what in the tarnation am I looking at? Yo, he looks like a Yo, he looks like a doctor gone bad. Yo, look, he got the syringe with the kryptonite juice. He got like 5 different arms. He got his toes out, so you know he's a menace to society. Bro, he got the United Kingdom dagger. Yo, he got like the little claw machine that be in arcades. Yo, and this haircut gotta go. This haircut's nasty. This haircut's absolutely diabolical. As a matter of fact, speaking of haircuts, y'all, I cannot wait to get a haircut. I haven't had my hair cut, y'all, in 2 months. I cannot wait to get this rug off my head. I just feel and look better with the haircut, y'all. So, man, I can't wait. But, like, this isn't about me. This is about him. Because, bro, he looks hideous.
They have a culture of treachery, sadism, narcissism, cruelty, and compassion of any kind is literally stigmatized. They primarily live in the insano, massive city of Commorragh, deep in the webway. Their capital of Commorragh is a conglomeration of all Dark Eldar sectors and cities linked by webway portals and is said to be the size of a solar system. But thanks to silly webway magic, its true size is immeasurable and incomprehensibly huge.
Bro, I see why they're sick. Yo, they have no sunlight. They have no daylight. It's dark there all the time. Man, you know how depressed I would be, bro? I'll be so sad. Man, they got no daylight, no nothing.
In Commorragh, the Dark Eldar's culture of sadistic villainy festers. And if Obi-Wan thought that Mos Eisley's jizz and zany aliens made it the worst hive of scum and villainy, well, I'd sure hate for him to see the jizz of Commorragh's aliens. The city is almost exclusively inhabited by evil-ass murderers, slavers, general crazies, and perhaps scariest of all, mega-rich people. Dark Eldar society has many classes, from the abused and miserable slaves to the opulent and oppressive nobles. But surprisingly, for such an evil-ass society, there is a decent amount of upward mobility between classes, at least for those who can kick ass. Valued above all in Dark Eldar society is combat prowess. The Dark Eldar are even more naturally athletic than the already impressive Eldar. So, of course, they're inhumanly fast, perceptive, cunning, and strong, in addition to being sadistic and vicious. Their reflexes are so great they're said to be able to dodge lash shots, which, depending on how you choose to...
but that's easy, though. Like, even I can dodge something like that, y'all.
Except las guns is functioning.
That's not really impressive. Like, I can do that. Like, you know.
Can range from nutty to faster than light and possibly super nutty. However, to be fair, there is a strong argument that their perception helps them recognize a lasgun about to fire, and they dodge that, so they don't necessarily have to be faster than light, even with a literal laser lasgun. But also, that would still be incredibly nutty, so I guess the point is I said nutty too many times, and I'm gonna stop now. Anyways though, Dark Eldar skin is also said to be almost translucent. However, human skin is translucent, so this leads me to believe that Dark Eldar have some kind of freakish, opaque skin. Another quirk they have.
Why did he scream like that?
Have to differ from their craft-world cousins is that they basically have no psychers, as their psychic abilities.
Yo, these things are hideous.
These were depleted from their soul.
That's a psyker? Oh, nah. No. Yo, I know like Bebe's kids. I know their dog looks better than this, bro. Bro, this is like...
constantly being sipped on, and using psyker powers would also risk drawing the ire of Slaanesh. But that's hardly a problem, as they have some of the most advanced weapons in the entire setting, since Eldar tech is just generally insane. Some standouts, though, are their dark light weapons, which shoot black hole energy or something, evil-ass blades, which can cut through basically anything.
And this is where we draw the line. Yo, when you got weapons that can shoot out black holes and weapons that can shoot out all types of magic tricks and stuff, like what are we doing at this point? Like, how are we functioning at this point? Bro, how can a gun even handle that? Bro, imagine having a gun that can shoot out a black hole. What are we talking about at this point, bro? Yo, that gun should never be used. As a matter of fact, how is that gun even a thing? I feel like if you shoot that gun one time, bro, first of all, the gun is exploding. And then second of all, bro, everything else is just GG's. Like, what's the point? How do you even reload that? What?
Crazy ass poisons, which can kill basically anything, and other evil, diabolical things, I bet. But anyways, their emphasis on combat prowess means that even slaves can ascend to the highest classes of Eldar society if they're able to kill and maim their way there. For example, one of the best, if not the best, duelist in 40k, Lilith Hesperax, was once a mere gladiator slave, and currently she has a ton of influence as the leader of the strong...
Oh, we know why she got a bunch of influences. We know why. Let's not play that game. Yo, come on, man. Like, I listen, shout out to all the beautiful women out there, bro. But let's not play that game, yo. Let's not try to sit up here and act like, she really worked her way to the top. No. I can tell she got one of the best influences. Bro, I can tell how she finessed her way to the top. I understand. Don't get me the line. I understand, bro. And again, I'm not saying that women can't work harder. None. Of course, women can work hard, bro. Bro, I've seen a lot of hard-working women in my life. So don't get that twisted. Don't try to sit up here and label me as like whatever, one of these like 4-syllable words that are new. Don't try to sit up here and try to label me one of those words. But man, let's keep it real for what it is, bro. I know why she at the top. Yeah, we know why. Like, I don't want to say it, but like, bro, you know what I mean. We know why, yo. Cause I can't lie to you. If I'm her, bro, I'm using anything as possible, bro. If I'm a slave, y'all, she was a slave, y'all, bro. If I'm a slave, and I look like this, man, I'm about to, guard. Yo, I'm calling over the guard every day. Yo, guard, I can't lift up. Can you do it for me? Bro, we all know these little thirsty guards that haven't had none in 12 years gonna do something. Those guards are thirsty. Of course they gonna do it for her. At that point, I'm not the slave anymore. The guard is. If I'm her, bro, I'm finessing any way I can, bro. You couldn't even finesse me. I'm finessing everybody else. Just look at me. I'm a dime.
Strongest witch cult, the Cult of Strife. And since I already mentioned them, the witch cults are a female order of gladiators who dominate the pits of Commorragh and are also mostly beautiful babes. Which...
Look, Crack Duck already is... Yo, Crack Duck it's GG's for him. It's over. Crack Duck, you already a victim, bro. Already. Now, obviously, bro, like, since y'all know me, bro, like, I'm a young man, so y'all automatically would think that I would fall to this type of lust. Bro, I wouldn't even fall to this. As a matter of fact, they not even my type for real. As a matter of fact, bro, like if I was walking in their vicinity, bro, and as I'm walking, see, they gonna expect me since every down bad dude is gonna be like, oh my God, how are you? They gonna start like, catcalling them or whatever. But since I'm me, y'all, like I would just walk past them, but like, oh, who was that? Like they'll be so attracted to me not even recognizing them. Like I wouldn't even bat them my eye. Like they're not even like my type. But that's just me, y'all. Like that's just me.
Is surprisingly relevant to their fighting style. They revel in battle and do extravagant flourishes in battle in order to torment their foes. Their fights are so spectacular that the pain of their victims is able to replenish all of the spectators' souls.
What? Wait a minute. Running back. What did he just say?
Spectacular, the pain of their victims is able to replenish all of the spectators' souls.
They're all going to hell. All of them. So you telling me these spectators that probably paid, what, $400,000 of their own money just to witness this right here. You telling me that like them watching her give bro like pain or whatever is basically filling up like their little like Slaneshi like type of thing. It's basically like making them happy. Basically, it's like their dopamine hit. Yo, I don't get that. There's no way I can sit up here and watch a man get, like be in pain, or watch one person put another man or woman in pain and me find that happy or enjoyable. I cannot do that, bro. If you enjoy that, now here's the thing though. That's different from like a boxing or like a UFC fight, because that's a sport. You know, it's a competitive thing, whatever. And a lot of matches or in a lot of cases or whatever, if a person's getting beat up real bad, the referee's gonna jump in and just stop it. That's way different than this right here, bro. I don't know what type of genre, and you know, in the adult industry is this, but this is freaky, bro. This is absolute freaky, yo. For real. This is nasty behavior, bro. There's no way I'm gonna see her whipping, bro, 20 times, and I'm in the crowd chanting, yeah, yeah. What? Yo, there's no way you finna catch me smiling from ear to ear like the Grinch on the Christmas after she done got done stabbing, bro, 20 times. He in there screaming, he hitting every note in the musical alphabet. I'm in here smiling from ear to ear. What? You would never see me doing that, ever.
The witches often fight with very light armor, if any at all, in order to maximize their speed and agility.
You know they don't got no armor on. You look at it. Look at her attire, bro. The only armor she got on is her hair. She don't got no type of armor, bro. She wanna let everybody see these things, bro. She barely got, she don't even got no pants on. Yo, she got shin pads on. Hey, she got shin pads on. She thinks she playing soccer. Yo.
With that, they can let out a flurry of precise and deadly strikes before most enemies can even process what happened. In addition, they utilize a number of evil-ass poisons and wicked blades. And outside of Commorragh, the witch cults utilize their skills from the pits to inflict torment on their enemies across the galaxy.
Bruh.
Witch cults often conduct raids and are often hired by Dark Eldar forces for their martial talents. And then, next up, the Dark Eldar Cabals are essentially crime syndicates and pirate bands, often led by the nobles of Commorragh called archons. These funky fellas are the most prominent sub-faction of the Dark Eldar, and they're the primary source of new slave.
Hey, that gold mask is tough though. This golden helmet or mask or whatever is tough. I like this a lot. I would definitely wear something like this.
Slaves and materials
That's
as they
tough.
venture into real space to conduct raids. The warriors of the Cabals are the Cabalite warriors, and are elite warriors who can equip themselves with a wide variety of weapons from the Dark Eldar's advanced arsenal. While they're more heavily armored than the witches, they still value mobility and are relatively lightly armored. Their primary weapons are splinter rifles, which are kinda like Halo Needlers in that it shoots crystal shards. However, instead of homing and exploding, the splinter rifles shoot evil-ass crystals with evil-ass neurotoxins that induce an extremely painful death in their targets.
Bro, yo, look, y'all, look, it's at the bottom right. Yo, Crackduck really tried to hide this and put it at the bottom right. Yo, look at this, y'all. So, yo, they're shooting crystal shards, y'all, with like little, with like Kryptonian, like a little paste on the tip of it. Pause. Yo, look at this, bro. This is absolutely diabolical. I never knew these people could be so twisted. And some of y'all like these people too, y'all. I'm about to expose everybody. Yo, there would be some videos where I would like, talk about the Elder whatever and how diabolical they are. Bro, there's some people in the comments, bro, cheering, bro, jumping up and down, fully repping this, bro. Fully repping their team. Telling us, oh yeah, we love the Elder, Dark Elder, woo, woo. You mean to jail? You go, bro. I should be, yo, no lie, bro. I should legit like screenshot like your username and just give it to the police, just so they can track your IP of whatever you made that comment and pick you up right there. You diabolical nuisance, yo. I can't believe y'all really be supporting these people. Yo, I got people in the comments jumping up and down like it's their birthday. I got people in the comments jumping up and down like they just won $1 million from the lottery. I cannot believe this. This evil doing, bro.
In addition, these rifles are often fitted with monomolecular blades to double as close-quarter weapons. And within their ranks, they're constantly plotting and training to overcome their superiors in order to climb the ranks through treachery and murder. So it's essentially an army of Starscreams led by bigger Starscreams led by the Megatron. And that Megatron...
Wait, he's actually kind of dripped out. Yo, I can't lie to you. Hey, listen. Now, usually whenever somebody comes through on the screen, they got some armor on, usually I judge, and I judge pretty fairly, right? But I cannot trip, y'all. Man, he got it on, man. Man, he got it on. Look at him, y'all. He got it on. He got the gold up top. He got the red bottoms. I can't even hate. Hey, I can't even hate. He got it on him.
Ron is the ultra insano Lord Archon Astrobel Vect, who is one of the strongest and most influential dudes in the entire setting.
Hey, whoever designed this, they sold. They sold right here. This black with the purple is fire. It's definitely fire. But they messed up with the this right here should have been like purple. You would have had like the black things on the side, or you could have just reversed it and have this be black and then had these be purple or whatever. They sold, bro. They sold. This gray with this is kind of it's ugly. It's tacky. I'm sorry, bro. I don't know whoever designed this. I don't know like what the actual like figure looks like, bro. But yeah, they sold, bro. Expeditiously, bro. They sold crazy. Honestly, y'all. This is tacky and this is ugly. Yo, this right here needs to be purple or black. And then this right here needs to be either purple or black. Why is this brown? Bro, like this thing right here looks like, bro, like this looks like an evil Canadian moose. Like this things look ugly. Like
he'll probably get his own video down the line, but some crazy things about him is he claims to have witnessed the fall of the Eldar, created Commorragh himself, uses little soul-sucking Mr. Terrific balls in battle, and he rides a little party boat called the Dais of Destruction.
Party boat? Wait, whoa. Party boat? Wait a minute.
In battle.
Whoa, now.
He rides a little party boat called the
Party boat. So, I want everybody in Warhammer, if you're a Warhammer fan or whatever, bro, please let me know what goes on in these party boats. Yeah. I just want to know. I want to know what goes on. Like, I'm a fan just like y'all. Like, I'm just asking questions, What goes on these party boats, bro? Y'all let me know, because last time I checked, we're in Warhammer, and we know a lot of diabolical things go on, and we're talking about the Dark Elder. So, can somebody please fill me in like a bubble? What goes on these party boats? Because listen, if Cracked Up was like, oh, these guys were having house parties or whatever, I would have said, yo, what's going on in these house parties? What's going on in these house parties? What's going on? I would have asked that too, but party boat, a Dark Elder party boat? Now listen, y'all learned all the diabolical thing that these guys do. Imagine what goes on when they're off in sea and nobody's around to save them. GG's. It's done. Yo, it's either you take this, you take this drug that we about to give you, or you jump in the broad. Yo, no lie, bro. If that situation was up to me, bro, I'm gonna be looking like prime Michael Phelps for real.
It's a destruction. But TLDR, he's an insano. And then finally, of the main three, there's the Homunculi coven.
The what? The whom? The what? Oh, nah, yo, he had to be made in the lab. There's no way, bro. Nah, yo.
Perhaps the most depraved of the three, which is saying a lot. These guys are essentially armies of twisted mad scientists and their horrible flesh creations.
I told you,
they
specialize
made it in the lab. In torture and are masters of biotechnology. They take slaves and warriors and IRL kit bash them into abominations, either to act as monstrous units of battle like the wracks.
Bro, no lie, bro. Listen, y'all cannot convince me that somebody did not make this in a lab, bro. Somebody legit, bro, was making this thing in the lab and was like, it's alive! It's alive! Like, bro, no lie, bro. Thundering and everything started going crazy. Y'all cannot tell me bro was not, like, he was not born like this. There's no way. Bro, if I was born with this cut, I'd be a villain too. As a matter of fact, yo, I'll be a bad man, bro. No Michael Jackson, but I'll be a bad man. if I was ever born with this haircut right here, this is preposterous. Bro, what's another big syllable word? Bro, this is astronomical. Like, bro, this is like his haircut is catastrophic. Like, bro, this is, bro, like seriously. Yo, he needs a makeover. Now, listen, I understand I cannot be talking when I I got a rug on my head. I got a bunch of charcoal on my head. But at the end of the day, let me just say this, right? I'm getting a haircut. I'm getting a haircut. I don't want nobody to say nothing like, oh, well, you can't be talking. You got that on your head. Da, 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 da. Yo, hey, Baldy, be quiet, all right? Here's the thing. Y'all let me live, because I'm actually going to get a haircut tomorrow. He already had a haircut. I know his barber hate him. As a matter of fact, bro, I'm not, let's keep it real. If his barber shows up on the news talking about some, oh, you know, a 652-year-old barber has been it's not funny, but has been killed. He's also been stabbed, shot, beat up, da-da-da-da. Bro, we all looking directly at him. He's the only one with the arsenal to do something like that, bro. He has every weapon imaginable. Yo, that 652-year-old barber, bro, he got stabbed. Yo, he got poisoned. Yo, look, stabbed, poisoned. He got beat up. He got like 20 different arms. Bro, am I wrong? I know his barber, man, his barber was mad at him when he did this. Yo, he said, man, what you say about my Cowboys? And then took half of his
grotesques, or just for sick kicks like old talking Cherry over there. Oh, I'm Cherry. As in, like a chair, not the fruit. In addition, they're also able to mend grievous wounds and even revive other Dark Eldar through cloning and soul stuff. But along with their flesh abominations, the Homunculi use indebted warriors that they brought back from the dead to achieve their sickening ends. And beyond the big three, there's a number of mercenaries and warrior cults. You got the coolest Dark Eldar ever, the Elite Incubi, and these dudes were founded by a former striking Scorpion Exarch, Commorragh, and are the greatest warriors of the Dark.
They look tough. They actually look kind of tough. I'm
Eldar, and some of the best, if not the best, in the entire galaxy. They are ultra-deadly shock troops and duelists who have the most rigorous and grueling training of all Eldar. To even become an Incubi, aspirants must single-handedly kill an elite aspect warrior. And most importantly, they look sick as hell. Which, speaking of sick as hell, we have these scary-looking shift trees, the mandrakes. These dudes are not only scary cannibals, but they're also super cool as they have the power to hop dimensions and emerge from shadows to viciously kill their prey.
I heard about these guys, y'all. Who told me about this? I think it was West Hammer. Bro, so y'all know like that game, the Assassin's Creed game with the boy and the girl. Y'all know how like the girl can like blend in with the shadows. Just like this dude right here, bro. Just like this menace to society right here, yo. Bro, if you even have a shadow, bro, just know, bro, it's over with. And bro, do not let it be nighttime. Yo, if it's nighttime, it is a wrap, bro. If you're by yourself and it's nighttime and you just want to take like a little night stroll, it's over with. It's over, bro.
Origin is largely unknown, but there are some of the deadliest warriors of the Dark Eldar and highly sought-out assassins. In addition to their iconic glimmer steel blades, they can also channel stolen soul energy into blasts of freezing fire, just like Ultimate Big Chill. Also, these nuttos were actually able to kill Vect. However, it's kind of hinted that he may have let them or even hired them so that he could ascend to Dark Muse, but the lore is intentionally left kind of vague there. And beyond those two, there's a ton of other mercenaries and warriors that don't really need to be mentioned here. But most interesting to me are the funny snake dudes called the Slith.
Oh, hell nah. Cage these things up right now. Cage them up right now, bro. Yo, put a big cage, bro. No lie, bro. I'm calling animal control. Getting these guys out of here completely, bro. As a matter of fact, bro, the animal control guy, man, I'll throw in an extra $1,000 tip if you get rid of it. Yeah. Yo, I don't even want, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I don't want to sound mean, y'all, but like, this thing right here, this monstrosity, gotta go. This creature right here, bro, respect to it, gotta go. Oh, nah. No respect. He got a sword. He here for a reason, bro. Imagine like you hear some, you hear clank, clank. You hear it, you're like, oh, what's that coming from? You look down on the ground and you see these right here. Bro, he got armor on, y'all. Bro, do not look at me like I'm the bad guy. He gotta go. Yo, the animal control guy, bro, I'll slide you a little tip under the table. I'll slide you an extra rack, an extra band under the table for you to just get rid of it. And then report to your boss saying that, oh, well, boss, something happened. I mean, I had to put it down. Like, bro, boss, yo, animal control guy, yo, please. I can't handle it. I can't do nothing about it. Yo, I don't know if I gotta call the SWAT team. Bro, he got armor, so you know if that knockout gas, if that little snake catcher stuff, if that raid won't work, bro, then I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. We might have to call the SWAT team. We might have to like plan something. You know what, bro? I don't even care if the whole house come down. Yo, this thing gotta leave. This thing gotta this thing gotta leave my presence immediately.
And like the craft worlders, the Dark Eldar generally try to avoid large-scale combat and focus on lightning raids. Their general combat doctrine is to deploy a ton of fast-moving grav vehicles and infantry. Incubi warriors will shoot hails of toxic shards, witches carve up their foes up close, and the Homunculi have their abomination steam ham. Most Dark Eldar forces emphasize speed and evasiveness in order to minimize casualties. These raids strike fear in their foes, feeding the Dark Eldar souls as they also score valuable resources and slaves for further tormenting in Commorragh. Some Dark Eldar warbands also seek out the strongest foes in the galaxy to face in battle or capture for their gladiatorial pits. And, of course, for 40k, these lightning raids can often escalate into larger scale battles for cool artworks and such. Also, they've been known to help their Eldar cousins in times of dire need, but they're usually weird crazies who the craft worlders try to avoid. But yeah, that's the Dark Eldar. These fellas aren't really my favorite faction, as I usually don't enjoy the crazy depraved villainy of them.
Me neither. Is there any more stuff going on? Okay. Shout out to our boy, man, Crack Duck, for this one. I think this is like the technically like the end of it, man. Make sure you guys go check him out. Also, man, if you guys enjoyed my reaction, man, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. It is completely free, on the road to 10,000 subscribers, man. I would love for you guys to, just to join the family, y'all. Thank y'all so much for all the support. I really appreciate it, man. And I'm gonna see y'all later next time I'm out. Peace out, everybody.